everyone, this is Advocate Devasis Mitra, and today I will be discussing about 15 interesting and some unknown facts about our Constitution. We all know that our Constitution of India came into force on 26 January 1950 and it is our Republic Day. But why 26 January? It could have been any other day. Well, 26 January was chosen as a Republic Day because on this day in 1929, when Declaration of Indian Independence, Purna Swaraj was proclaimed by the Indian National Congress. India is an old country, but unfortunately didn't have a permanent constitution. Instead, its laws were based on the modified Colonial Government of India Act 1935. After independence, on 29th August 1947, a resolution was moved for the appointment of a drafting committee to draft a permanent constitution, and which was headed by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar as a chairman. A draft constitution was prepared by the committee and submitted to the Constituent Assembly on 4th November 1947. The Assembly met in session open to public for 166 days, spread over a period of 2 years, 11 months and 18 days before appointing the Constitution. So we have a broad idea how the Constitution was made. Today we will be discussing about 15 interesting and some unknown facts about our Constitution. Do you know that our Constitution was a handwritten document and not typed or printed, with as much as 48 articles and 12 schedules? Now, number 2, our Constitution was written by C. Prem Bihari Narayan Raizada in a flowing italic style with beautiful calligraphy in his own hand. The entire Constitution written by in own hand. Now with 25 parts, that is third point, that is with 25 parts containing 448 articles and 12 schedules, the Indian Constitution is the longest written constitution in the world. Yes. Fourth point. A total of 283 members of the Constituent Assembly signed the Constitution, which came into being on 26 January 1950. 5. Very important. The original copies of the Indian Constitution were written in Hindi and English. Each member of the Constituent Assembly that drafted the Constitution signed 2 copies of the Constitution, one in Hindi and other one in English. Now, where are the copies? Number 6 point. Where are the original copies which was handwritten and signed by all the parties? The original handwritten copies of the Constitution are kept in a helium-filled case in the Library of Parliament House. If you get a chance to enter the Parliament, you can see it. See both the copies with your own eyes. It is there in the helium-filled case. 7. Each and every page of the original Constitution is uniquely decorated by artists from all the way from Shantiniketan, West Bengal, under the guidance of the famous artist Nandalal Bose. Can you imagine when the draft was prepared and put it for debate and discussion, more than 2000 amendments were made before it was finalized. 9th point. Can you tell that when the national emblem, the Ashok Stamba, was adopted? Now this is, I am showing the Ashok Stamba with me. This is the Ashok Stamba. Can you tell when this Ashok Stamba was adopted? It was also adopted on 26 January 1950, the day India was declared a republic, the constitution coming into effect. 10. After it came into effect, our constitution has been amended 103 times up to December 2019. Now, what was the last amendment? Number 11. The last amendment is the 103 amendment, that is that is called the 103 Amendment of Constitution of India, which is officially known as 130th Amendment Act 2019. It introduced 10% reservation for economically weaker section of society for admission to central government run school and private education institution, except for minority education institution and for employment in central government jobs. 12. Constitution of all countries does not grant fundamental rights. Few countries give. Now, Part 3 of the Constitution of India describes the fundamental rights that guarantees civil freedom to all the citizens of India to allow them to live in peace and harmony. 13. The 6 fundamental rights mentioned in the Constitution are: 1. Right to equality, Article 14 to Article 18. Right to freedom, Article 19 to Article 22. Right against exploitation, again Article 23 to Article 24. Right to freedom of religion, Article 25 to 28. Culture and education right, that is Article 29 to 30, and right to constitutional remedies, Article 32 to 35. Now, point number 14. The Indian Constitution has also been hailed as one of the world's best constitution. And 15. Jammu and Kashmir had their own constitution. It was adopted on 17 November 1956 and came into effect on 26 January 1957. It was rendered infructuous on 5th August 2019 by an order signed by the President of India and ceased to be applicable on that day, and now they follow the Constitution of India. So these are the 15 interesting and some unknown facts about our Constitution. Happy Republic Day to all of you.
Please like our video, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.